Hello everyone and welcome back on my channel. So today in this video I will be sharing my experience that I had when I gave the interview of Airport Authority of India, and also all the questions that many people or many students have asked me with the time of the years about that particular interview, what kind of questions are asked, how to prepare for that interview, and in general what was my experience there. So, back in 2018, at the beginning of the year, around March or April, I applied for the apprenticeship training at BHEL and Airport Authority of India. Luckily, I got the call from both of these places, and BHEL directly called me and said that there was no interview at BHEL. I was directly selected, and I got my call-up letter for BHEL. And for Airport Authority of India, I got a call-up interview that I have to be present there at certain date for the interview. So, when if you compare between BHEL and Airport Authority of India, then the stipend that was available at Airport Authority of India was higher. That's why I waited for my interview and the result of the interview as well. So let's talk more about why didn't I join BHEL and waited for the interview of Airport Authority of India. The very first thing is that the stipend was more, and of course the time period was also less. And I was planning to join a post-graduation program for my masters in environmental engineering and all. So I thought that I would join BHEL because it was only for 6 months and all, and the Airport Authority that particular apprenticeship was for 1 year, I think so. At the time when I went to give the interview of Airport Authority of India, it was a one day job. I reached Delhi in the morning, and straight away I went to the Aero City where the interview was conducted. There were many other students there, and I reached the office just around 12 or 11 something. But the interview was conducted late in the evening, like around 3 or 3:30. There was my interview. In the interview, they just simply asked me what is modulus of elasticity and where do you want to do your internship or apprentice. So I said that I answered the question what modulus of elasticity is, and I said that I wanted to do my apprentice training at Gwalior or Khajuraho airport if there are available of any of those. There were more than 40 students in that particular batch, and almost all of them were asked a very simple one or two questions, and there was not many difficult, like it was, I didn't even feel like they interviewed any of us well. They didn't ask to introduce us, or they didn't ask why do you want to join, or why do you want to do the apprenticeship training here. And yeah, that was it. Also, before the interview, they gave us tea and samosa to eat. So that was a positive point, that we all had to sit there for almost a day, almost a full day, and at least they offered us some snacks. And all. There was a canteen available at the bottom, like at the lower floor of the building. So if you are ever there, you can go there and eat whatever you like. The food was a little bit expensive, on the expensive side, but it was. So after that particular interview, there were many other students, and still I am in contact with some of them. And we also like waited for the results, that are there any results being published. I used to check the website very occasionally, but there was no list published by the Airport Authority of India regarding the results of that particular interview, as well as there was no notice or anything available that it was cancelled or what's the issue and all. Even though not only me, but many of the same students that I met there, they also had the same issues, that none of them received any sort of call letter, or they were also not able to locate the results of that particular interview as well. So finally what happened that I got the call up letter from BHEL. I was about to join, but I got my admission at JEC Jabalpur as well. So I thought that I should not waste 6 more months at doing apprenticeship training at BHEL, and there's nothing extra I was going to learn, because it is much more related to electronics and electrical department, and very less work of civil is available at BHEL. So I thought that I should not join BHEL as well. So I dropped that idea as well, and I finally came back at JEC, where I joined my PG program in environmental science. So that was my experience with the interview and everything that I learned at Airport Authority of India. There were many questions from so many students that I have asked over the period of time about what was the question, how to prepare, if there are any notes available or not, and in general, so many questions. So I will link those 2 videos down in the description. So especially go in the comment section of those videos and try to read the questions, because you might have a question that is already I have answered in for those students. So you can check that out as well. Apart of it, if you have any questions, then you can search my page, or you can contact me on Instagram. Just search @the reading start, THE the READING. I mean, you can see I will put a picture here on the video, so you can contact me, you can message me where I will have time. I will definitely reply, and I will try to help everything that is that as much as I can. So that is it all. And some of the students that were asking that they received an email and it was legit or not, then just look for the domain. If the domain that the email that you have received is coming from @AAI.aero, then it is a legit email, because that particular sort of domain is not available for anyone else to use. You cannot make your email ID with that domain. You can have your @Gmail ID, @Yahoo ID, or things like that, but that is a specific domain for only the people working there at Airport Authority of India, and they can only use that particular mail system. So that is definitely going to be legit. Apart of it, if you again want to confirm that the authenticity of the email that you have received, then you can contact the respective region. For example, if you have received an email for Eastern region or Central region, then you can contact Delhi, or you can contact that particular regional office. You can find all this information available on the website. You can drop a mail, or you can just simply call them. They definitely will help you guys. For the preparation and all, just have your basics cleared. Again, I'm saying I have already talked about preparation, notes, and interview questions, and all those things in the 2 videos that I have already uploaded. I will link them down below. You can check them out. Also for your CV and all, if you want to learn how to prepare your CV, and like my advice, there are already many good videos available on YouTube. You can watch them, but I have prepared my personal experience, that I have already made a video on how to prepare a good CV in my channel. You can check that out. I will link in the description as well. Also I will be sharing very soon my experience with NEERI, and like how to get into NEERI, and what is the whole process, and all, because currently I'm going through that, and hopefully when I will reach there, then definitely I will try to share everything that I have gone through to be able to join that institute. So if you are ever willing to try, or if you are ever wanting to think that you want to do your research and you want to join me, then you can contact or you can follow the channel if you like. Then definitely you will learn something, and I will be happy to answer all your questions and all. So that was for this video. If you have any questions, then you can comment, then you can just message me, and I will definitely try to answer all the questions from all of you guys. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.